Hello. With Kirby and the Forgotten Land coming out in less than a day, I'd like to take the time to rank all the Kirby games into your list here. So starting out, let's go with Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which I've actually recently replayed. It's not a bad game, it's just it's not very well designed, like the map and the copy abilities. I mean, it's solid B. I wouldn't call it like one of the best Kirby games, but it's really interesting, one of the more unique ones. Kirby's Epic Yarn, I'd say that, it's the best rated Kirby game, and I'd have to agree with that, or I'd have to disagree with that, but I also agree with it. It's weird. It's like I just think Extra Epic Yarn is better, just because it's portable. I don't really bust out the Wii just to play Epic Yarn, but also it's the original, so I can't really fault it for that. I'd have to put that in like I'd have to put an A at least, and I'm also gonna put Extra Epic Yarn there. It's a controversial opinion probably, but Extra Epic doesn't really take away from Epic Yarn. I mean, Epic Yarn, it looks good, that's a selling point, but also it's on the Wii. The 3DS is not it's not that big of a downgrade to the point where I want to say, no, Epic Yarn is a better version. Dreamland 2, it's similar to Amazing Mirror, it's unique. Dreamland 3 is definitely different from it. I wouldn't call it like just a better Dreamland 2, because Dreamland 2 I think feels a little better to control. But at the same time, it's not exactly good. It's just solid, Kirby's Avalanche, I haven't played that. I'll just put that there, and you know what? Super Stacker Slide, I can all go there. Till and Tumble, I'm gonna make. God, I don't know what to do with Till and Tumble. It's weird, because I'm sure it's a good game, but the only way I can play it is with a Game Boy Advance SP, which, due to the way the cartridge is, you don't want to play it that way. So, Till and Tumble, it's going here until I can play it on an actual Game Boy, and actually experience what it's like to play Till and Tumble like a normal person. Block Ball goes above Till and Tumble, I'd have to say that much, just because, what I have experienced, it's pretty good. I didn't beat it, but I got decently far. It's just frustrating and a little repetitive. Where's Pinball Land? Yeah, right here. Pinball Land. Block Ball has the better OST, has copy abilities. There's not much Pinball Land has over it, other than the fact that it's pinball and this is Breakout, but, the only good thing Pinball Land really has is just some of the music and that one green text, but other than that, Block Ball is just the better game. Dreams Course, I never really got into it. I'm sure it's better than these, but I just never really got into playing it. I don't know, I just don't really feel like playing Switch Online. Star Stacker Ice can also go unplayed, didn't play that, same with Toy Box. These 5 games, just never played them because SNES and e-reader and non-re-release and emulation, I don't get it, so I'm not going to bother with those for right now. Except Game Boy. The Game Boy, it's just eluding me right now. I can't find it anywhere on Amazon, so. Gav's Curse, I'd have to say it's probably in between Dreamland 2 and Amazing Mirror. It looks fine, but it doesn't look very good compared to a lot of other Kirby DS games. It's unique, but, so is Amazing Mirror, so is Dreamland 2. Doesn't mean it's good. But Rainbow Curse, where's Rainbow Curse? Oh, right here. I'd have to put it above Amazing Mirror. It doesn't have copy abilities, which is a bit of a downgrade, but I did like the graphics, I like the music. It's the best Kirby game that you don't actually want to play. Actually, yeah, for that, I'm just going to put it below Amazing Mirror. Amazing Mirror, at least, I want to pick up, play, but I don't want to get out my Wii U just to play Rainbow Curse all the time. Which I guess is a good part of handheld. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, microtransactions, it's been basically replaced by Super Kirby Clash, which I guess can go, like, top if you at least got decently into that and didn't spend money on it, so whatever. But this is basically outclassed by everything. Kirby's Adventure, I'd have to put it maybe below Epic Yarn. It's unpolished. Actually, no, that's a lie. It is polished, just it's not meant for the NES. I hear the 3D Classics version is better, but I can't give my opinion on that version, so it's just going below the Epic Yards. Nightmare and Dreamland, I'd have to say, are better than both of them, though. Basically fixes all my problems with Adventure. It just doesn't look as good because, I don't know, it just doesn't have very Kirby backgrounds, which is a problem with all the flagship games, but it's probably most noticeable in comparison to Adventure. And Butter Building doesn't spin, which a lot of people don't like that they changed that. And you know what? I don't get why they changed it either. The GBA can do it. I don't know why they didn't do it. Squeak Squad. Now I would put that above Nightmare and Dreamland. It's like the definition of pick up and play for Kirby. Just put it in, play it. Treasure chests are kind of brain dead easy to collect, so it's just turn your game up, turn your brain off. You know, just I can't talk today, but Kirby 64 now goes above Squeak Squad. Probably an S tier. It looks great for an N64 game. Story's really nice. It's just very cozy. Dreamland 3, I'd actually put below Dreamland 2. It's a really weird gap, but it's just so slow. And the heart stars are just not fun to get. It's just a bit of a slog to get through. I only really beat it out of obligation. Dreamland, I'd have to put it. So hard to decide where to put it. I'll just put it here. Dreamland, it's fine. It's fun. It's a good first installment. Just it's Dreamland, you know. If you're gonna go back to it, it's because it's retro, not because it's a really great game. You know. Extra mode. I haven't really gotten to extra mode, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Drum Dash Deluxe now. Okay, I'd actually put this one pretty high up. Probably just above Kirby's Adventure. It is hard to compare to other Kirby games because it's a D&D game, but you know, it's just well designed, really unique from a rhythm game as far as I can tell. You know, good job. Okay, so Mass Attack. This is weird. It's really pretty. Good music. Weird controls, but you know what? Whatever. I don't really mind it. I put it above Nightmare and Dreamland just for the pixel art alone. I believe this is the last pixelated Kirby game, so they knocked it out of the park with that one. You know, how about Star Allies? Star Allies goes in this tier. It's well designed for the most part. Like it's weird. Like the base game, kinda meh. Like the level design just. Like there's just, in one of the first levels, I forget which one, but there's just bombs hanging off of pieces of terrain, and you know, it's just weird. Like, it was designed with multiplayer first, and that really hindered it, which is probably why GCN was cancelled. Like, you don't just see bombs hanging off cliffs, you know? And other Kirby games like Planet Robobot, they had the screws, you know? So the interaction with level design made sense. Star Allies just kind of put a lot of just stuff there, like it was almost like a Mario game in the base game. It's like you know those seesaws or whatever in Mario. That was what Kirby had for like base game Star Allies. But then DLC pretty much fixed the game for me. It's like base game still kind of lame, but DLC, the guest star, Heroes in Another Dimension, really good, and it looks really good in general. Like. I wouldn't call it the best, but it's good. It's good. Yeah, right. I'd also put up here. I'm not sure if I put it above Star Allies because really you're just there for City Trial. Top right is not the greatest thing ever, but City Trial really fun. Checklist not fun but interesting. I'm just not a huge fan of Checklist in my opinion. I don't know what Sakurai likes about it. Other than that, it's fun. It's fun. You just need people to play it with, which I don't. So it's going below Star Allies, which gives me CPUs that you know. They're not the best CPUs, but they're CPUs that you know. I don't know. These games need multiplayer. I don't have friends, so they go there. Battle Royale. I'd put this above. I put this above the Dreamlands. It's a game that I'm not looking to go back to. but I did like unlocking the hats, and the story mode was nice. I like the interactions. Now, a lot of people actually don't like the story because it messes with Deity's characters, but I don't really mind. I kind of like him being like a little pompous. Saying a lot, aren't I? But Kirby Triple Deluxe, very solid game. I actually like it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, objectively speaking, Hypernova is worse than the robot armor, but I just like Kirby Triple Deluxe's aesthetic. You know, just the gold and the blue. It's so nice. I guess by then Planet Robot would go here. You know, it's a good game. The story is a bit lacking in terms of just like actually telling you a story. I'm not the first person to say that, but you know, people who do say it are right. And I don't know, the robot just feels a little limiting. Like with Hypernova, it feels like the possibilities are endless. But once you've seen like all the robot armor modes for the Robobot, it's just like, okay, so I'm guessing that I won't see any enemies of this type in that section. So, you know. Oh, it's just going through the motions, but you know, Hypernova I just feel less, you know, it doesn't break my immersion like that, you know. Blow Up Blast can go probably at the top of B tier. It's good. It's good. I like it. You know, it's good for high scores. Which I think will give it an edge over Forgotten Land once that comes out in a couple of hours, but for now it's just like, yeah, this Blow Up Blast, it's good, it's good. Can't complain about it. Oh, I'm not sure why they broke the Deluxe trend, but whatever. Kirby Fighters Deluxe, I guess, can go above Super Kirby Clash. It's not bad. Actually, you know, okay, this is weird. I think Dream Course is better than these probably, but I just haven't played it enough to know. I don't get golf games. But Fighters Deluxe, it's just no reason to go back to it, similar to Kirby Fighters 2, you know, and then the Clash games is a little bit outclassed. So I guess Kirby Fighters 2 can go in this tier. You know, I don't see much replay value in it, but I do like that they brought it over. You know, I was worried it was just gonna be Clash because that was the actual thing that made money, but yeah, it's good to know the Kirby Fighters also got this treatment. Hopefully Deity's Drum Dash can get that because Forgotten Land is coming out, so you basically just have all of those upgrades, but strangely no Drum Dash Deluxe. I'm not sure how poorly it's sold to justify not making a second version, but you know, whatever. Let's go Superstar Ultra. Goes in this tier. It was not the Kirby game I grew up with. I probably played it like secondhand, but I never actually owned it for quite a long time, which is really weird because I had like Dream Collection and Epic Yarn and Mass Attack, but I didn't get Squeak Squad or Superstar Ultra till way later, so I don't know what the big deal was with that, but also Canvas Curse. I didn't grow up with Canvas Curse either, but Superstar Ultra, really good game. Great modes, basically just Superstar, but better in every way, kinda. I just don't see much reason to go back to Superstar with Superstar Ultra right there. So I guess Superstar, it's hard to rank this, but I guess like in the respect of someone who hasn't played Superstar Ultra, then I'd probably put it like, you know, it was better than these. I don't know if I'd call it better than Amazing Mirror. Yeah, I can go here. And Return to Dreamland, I'm not entirely sure what my first Kirby game was. It was either this or Epic Yarn, but I'm guessing Epic Yarn because that came out first. But Return to Dreamland, great game. Love the Dreamland Quartet. Characters are great. Magler's great. Gameplay's great. You know, it's like the quintessential Kirby game. And I'm surprised people haven't played it because, you know, it's just like, what, it was released late in the Wii console lifespan? What were you doing at that time? Buying a Wii U? You know, it's like, yeesh. Anyway, so I guess this is my tier list right here. Feel free to judge me.